Hey, what's up? I'm Courtney, also known as Self-Care Creature, and I work with creative individuals to help you deepen your intuition, raise your self-worth, and spread your awareness so that you can live a truly fulfilled and empowered existence.
So I've had a new kind of old realization about my favorite thing to do in the entire world. And it's really especially been brought back to light with this world pandemic, COVID times, and then exacerbated here at the retreat center. My number one favorite thing to do is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I love especially lying on my bed, whether it's in my tent or at home, and leaning back, grabbing a book, maybe my tarot cards. I have some broth with me from this morning and just chillin'. Just chillin'. My foundation's the social justice teacher, Dr. T. Williams, has called this daydreaming. Time to really just sit and be and let your mind wander and do whatever you want. And so oftentimes I literally will just sit on my bed and chill. But like I said, sometimes, maybe I feel called to read, or maybe I feel called to draw a couple tarot cards. That's what I'm really like in the zone of doing right now. But I also love just laying back and breathing. And I've been sharing a lot that with people in my life, so maybe you've heard this, but I'm low-key obsessed with Albert Einstein. He's a well-known physicist, and he really learned through his work how important intuition is. And one thing that I have read about Albert that's always stuck with me, and I believe I read this in a book at a spa, one of my first spa days, and he basically, he'd be racking his brain on these really intense, like, math problems being a physicist, and he just couldn't figure it out, and he'd go home and he'd just be like, okay, I'm just gonna take a bath and chill out. Probably his exact words. And he's in the bath doing nothing, just, enjoying his relaxation, and he said that the answers for these really hard physics problems that he's working on would just come to him. And this is truly, first of all, I'll just say that became something of great fascination to Albert, and he went on to really explore that deeper in his work. I haven't gone into that research or anything like that, but it's this tiny little piece that really resonates with me, because this is where am learning and have come to experience that this is where our creative flow is. This is what there is more in doing less, that we need to be, that we're human beings, not human doings, as you may have heard that common phrase, and that it really just the idea of hustling in the world and constantly revving our stress response by go, 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 and figuring it out and always doing and grasping and learning, the integration period, the rest period, the relaxation period is just as important. And I'm really, really taking it upon myself to incorporate this into my life and my lifestyle more. And in this space, because I'm really good at just piling my plate full. I love hanging out with people, nurturing people, being a caretaker, getting shit done. I love my work. I love my friends, my family. It's so easy to just not ever give myself time to just be. But in this space is where, again, I find my creative flow. Ideas just come to me. Whether they're ideas for business, ideas with friendships, writing poetry, writing emails, whatever comes in. And it's really beautiful. A lot of people also have reported this just from meditation. Oftentimes when you're meditating or just after meditating, we call these downloads in the spiritual community. And I just watched a really amazing TED Talk from Elizabeth Gilbert about how the idea that creativity is energy that is, in the world and wants to be moved through us. So I'll link that below so that you can get a new, fresh perspective on that. But I really want to encourage you to allow yourself time to be in this world. to be with yourself and by yourself. And if that just sounds like the most painful and boring and out there thing that you could do, I also challenge you to look at that. Why is that? And if you're curious, that's the best place to start. Just start exploring. Because if you do not explore, you will never know.